I've been thinking about this word that I've used in a conversation a few times recently, and I think it doesn't represent the whole scene, but I think it's going to get there. But I think like infiltrating just different areas and like crossing over into different spaces, and just the word infiltrate I've been using a lot. And I've seen that from kind of full circle, not just artists, but also some of the local brands. Getting into some of the stuff you've seen with even the stuff we've done recently, kind of crossing over into Celtic stuff and into Patriot stuff, and Pat from Bandulu doing stuff with Converse and looping in different artists and producers, and Alan Duda, who he was the one that kind of put this Celtic commercial play together, looping in a producer from Brockton, I think it was. And we're getting into spaces that, from my perspective, 4 or 5 years ago, it was like laughable to even think that there would be an artist from Boston or producers from the area, or guys with clothing brands, Sean for Boston. Like, we're really getting into spaces where it's exciting, and it's not just about local music anymore. It's about, we're breaking into areas where the entire world and the country and sports fans and fashion fans and music fans, everybody's kind of looking at these major things, and it's being tied back to people from Boston creating the stuff that is like the soundtrack or the clothing or whatever it is in there. And I mean, it comes back to what I always say, which is like, it's on the individuals and on the individual teams to make these things happen. And there's a reason why a lot of the same faces from all sides pop up in a lot of these different things. And it's because, what we started this conversation with, I think if you're working, you're going to get those opportunities. And when one guy might get the most, just like anything or in any city or whatever, but there's going to be more and more. And it's been cool to see, even the producers that have been looped in on some of these big projects. Those are guys that were sending me beats 6 years ago that I opened and probably never responded to, or, it just didn't line up or fit anything I was doing. But it's just been really cool to watch, just names I've been familiar with, even if it's not people that I've worked with or that I know very well, them pop up as, oh, well, that, he did the beat for this Celtics commercial that Stiz did voiceover for, and I didn't even know that was the producer. But, oh, yeah, I remember him from my email 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I think just persistence and infiltration. I think it's really cool to always remember that there really is no ceiling, and that's something I've always thought myself and preached to the people I've worked with, is there really is no ceiling. I think